Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank you folks for watching, liking, and sharing my videos. You people are the absolute best. Listen, football's here. It's time to talk about it. We got an awful Jets game to talk about. But before I get into my Week 15 picks, okay? Before I get into that, let's not go there yet. I want to talk about my Week 14 recap, okay? Made some picks in Week 14. I want to go over my results. I'm not going to hide them from you folks. So let's go ahead and get right into it. First game I covered from Week 14, Titans at Raiders. Took the Titans in this football game, and I got myself a W, okay? Titans beat the Raiders 42-21. Whoa, shout out to Titans fans. You folks got yourselves a W. I took the Titans, and I got myself a W as well. Next game I covered from Week 14, Chiefs at Patriots. Took the Chiefs in this football game. Got a lot of flack for it. A lot of people say, hey, I don't know, Joe. You're kind of crazy. Hey, look, got myself a W. Chiefs beat the Patriots 23-16, man. Chiefs just keep it rolling. So shout out to Chiefs fan. You folks got yourselves a W. I did the Chiefs, and I got myself a W as well. And last but not least, the most disgusting game of the week, the Jets game. Dolphins at Jets. I took the Jets, and with pride, I will scream. I gladly got myself a W, okay? Jets beat the Dolphins 22-21. It was an ugly game. The Jets, oh my God, we played terribly. We got a pass interference call at the end of the game, kicked the field goal, game's over, we win. Look, it was an ugly W, but I'll take a W any day of the week over an L. Okay, I will take it. So I'm putting that in the past now, okay? Putting that in the past. Shout out to Jets fans. We got ourselves a W, but let's put that in the past because that's done, okay? That awful offensive game plan, done, okay? That is in the past. I want to talk about my Week 15 picks now because that's what we got coming up. We got these teams still fighting, still going out there, scratching, doing what they got to do. So let's go ahead and get into my Week 15 picks. First game I want to cover from Week 15, Bears at Packers. Listen. This is a heated rivalry right here. Talk about the Bears first. Mitch Trubisky, I'm looking straight at him in this game. He's got to step up, man. He's been very up and down this season. There's been guys open that he's missed. He's thrown interceptions at times, really costed the Bears. This defense is solid, but this offense has to get better behind Trubisky. He's got to start finding guys. One of those guys, Allen Robinson, he does get him involved in the red zone, but he's got to start, getting the ball to him a little bit earlier outside of that as well because Robinson be open a lot of times. I also would like to see a lot of Montgomery usage in this game as well. Here's a guy, a young back that really has shown some flashes this year that he can really carry the load. So this Bears offensive coordinator has got to get the ball in his hands. You go to the Packers side of the ball, and Aaron Rodgers is a guy that I'm looking at this week. Look, we all know Aaron Rodgers is a phenomenal QB, but coming off that game in Washington, I'm wondering what's going on with this offense. We understand that they have Jones, the running back. This guy does, everything pretty well. Very solid back when you give it to him. Handing the ball, he can make plays, but he also catches the ball coming out the backfield as well really well. But Aaron Rodgers is just, got to get going. He had kind of a down game against the Redskins. I want to see him pick it up against the Bears because, again, the Bears have a solid defense. They're going to be all over him. I'm also wondering how the Packers are going to protect Aaron Rodgers in this game as well. We all know Mac, all the pass rushers that they have over there with the Bears. So with all that said, I am taking the Packers in this football game to win 24-21. I think it's a close game. They take it away at the end with a field goal. So again, I am taking the Packers to beat the Bears 24-21. Next game I want to cover from Week 15, Rams at Cowboys. Listen, this Cowboys team is all over the place. I'm going to start with them, all right? Look. Dak's got to step it up, all right? Dak has got to step it up. There's been some questionable moments from him this year. This coaching has got to step up. Garrett, oh my goodness, there's been some terrible decisions from him as well this year. They got to get back to, getting it rolling here because even though they're not playing very well and they've lost quite a bit of games this year, they're still in the mix to come out of the NFC East and, get themselves a playoff berth. It's still possible that they can win the East. They're very much in it. So they've got to keep fighting, and a big part of that is, again, getting back to their identity, getting Elliott the football. Don't go away from him on 3rd and 1s or 3rd and 2s. I don't know why Garrett is doing that at times. That doesn't make any sense to me. But get the ball to Elliott. Ride this guy down the field, and then let Dak clean up all the other stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't just get away from what your team is built to do and think, hey, things are going to work. Also, Amari Cooper should be healthy to play this game. Also, Gallup. These guys need to start making plays out there. There's been a lot of drops from these wide receivers this year, too. Now, I've been a bit surprised, especially with Gallup, because he's usually a pretty short-handed guy. You go to the other side of the football with the Rams, man. Whew, this team is serious business, okay? Serious business. I'm looking at them and I'm just saying, hey, can we continue feeding Todd Gurley? Last game they did that. Things worked out. It really helps Goff to be able to work off that pass action when they have the threat of the run. Continue feeding Gurley, especially coming out the backfield, and catching the football. He's a phenomenal back, so you got to keep getting the ball in his hands. So, with all that said, I am taking the Rams to win this football game 27-14. 27-14, I'm taking the Rams. I think this Rams defense is phenomenal as well. We all know that they got great players over there, great corner in Ramsey as well, who's really stepped up this year too after getting traded over there. So I think they're just going to give Dak a lot of trouble. So again, I am taking the Rams to beat the Cowboys 27-14. And last but not least, the most disgusting game of the week, the Jets game. Yay! Jets at Ravens. So on Thursday night, let me tell you something. I do not have a lot of faith in this Jets team. I'm going to say that right off the bat. You look at the issues that we have outside of the stuff that's going on, the media circus that's been created around Le'Veon Bell and his situation, which isn't really a situation, but this front office is turning it into a situation. We got a lot of injuries here as well. We got Poole, who's going to be out. Adams still dealing with the injury. They say he's doubtful. He should not play. He should not be playing. So I'm counting him as out as well. You also got a Doga that's going to be out. I know Ryan Griffin as well. I think he's on the IR now because of his injury. So we're down, a tight end. But look, this team is not ready. This team in no way, I think, is capable of beating the Ravens. All right, the Ravens are coming in with Lamar Jackson, Ingram. Andrews, I think, is hurt, but they still got Hurst, Boyle, a tight end. This team is serious business. They're making a playoff push. I think they're number 1 or 2 right now in the AFC. They're trying to just continue to push and get that bye. They're going to come in full force. And even though Lamar is dealing with a quad injury, it doesn't matter. Dude, that team, they're just better than us. They're better coached than us as well. And I think that's going to be a bigger part. I think Adam Gase is going to get thoroughly outcoached in this game. I don't think his offensive game plan, whatever he comes up with, is going to be able to deal with anything that the Ravens are going to bring defensively. The Ravens also blitz a lot. We've also seen Adam Gase's offense and offensive game plan completely fall apart under a blitz. I'm very worried about Sam Darnold in this football game because the Ravens, like I said, they bring a lot of pressure. They bring a lot of guys off the edge. And this is a game where we could see him get decapitated. This offensive line has shown at times, and particularly again with Gase not being able to make adjustments, that they can't get guys blocked. And when you can't get guys blocked, that means Sam's going to pay full price for a lot of these issues. He's going to get hit all day and all night. And again, when Sam gets hit, just like with any quarterback that gets hit, he starts to get rattled. And when he starts to get rattled, we start to see errant throws. We start to see bad decisions. We start to see him go back to just, let me save myself. You know what I'm saying? So the one thing I think we can do to kind of keep the Ravens, off our backs is run the football. But we all know that Adam Gase often, has a pass-happy-ass offense, and he doesn't want to run the ball, particularly with Le'Veon Bell. And the one guy that could really help us in this game is Le'Veon Bell. So I don't know what he's going to do, but I don't think it's going to matter. I think the Ravens are coming in. They're going to take care of business, and that's going to be that. So with all that said, I am taking the Ravens to beat the Jets 41-7. 41-7, I'm taking the Ravens. I just think we don't have enough to, stop anything that they're going to do, particularly offensively as well. I think we're going to struggle offensively, and I think we'll struggle with the speed of Lamar Jackson, and we'll get bludgeoned by this running game of the Ravens defensively too. So With all that said, please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does watch, like, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, football's here. Sit down with your families, enjoy yourselves. You know, have your favorite beverage, whatever it is. You know, soda, juice, water. And sit down with your favorite foods as well. Pizza, nachos, hot dogs. And just have a good time with your family, all right? So you folks have a good one. Peace.